welcome to the channel. My name is Nestor Poole and I'm a filmmaker based in the city of New York. And today I want to talk to you about the Fuji X100v. I had this camera for 2 weeks. Today it's been 2 weeks. And the photos that you guys saw before we started the video, I told these photos when I was driving. Something that I don't recommend. I do not recommend this at all. But I feel so happy after driving this camera because I've been not doing photography for a while, but after I grabbed this camera now I feel like yes, I'm loving again photography. And honestly, I was so impressed. I mean, I've been so deep in work lately, but the fact that I was able to take these pictures while I was driving was something that made me feel so in love with this camera and photography overall again. I just want to, talk about some points on my experience about having this camera for the past 2 weeks. It was hard to get it, but at least I got it. I become really good friends from someone who works in B&H, who is a seller, and he's one of the person that is on the front. I'm gonna just keep his name on private, but he was telling me you will get this camera by February for any reason after I placed the order for 2 days after I got the camera. Let's talk about the menu. Something that I have heard about some people talking about the menu is the fact that when you're doing some settings and then like if you go back to take a photo and then you see you want to go back and change the same settings, you gotta start like from the beginning, go all the way down. I don't think that's productive at all, but so far having this camera for a short period of time, I learned like when you have a settings you probably won't change it, so this is not a big deal. Let's talk about something that I don't like. I don't like the fact that it's not too much grip on your hand grip, but I think it's part of the design to be super minimalist. And something that helped me to fix that situation was like I grab what is called a thumb grip. So basically I can place my thumb right here, and this made me feel to grab the camera more secure. At least works super good for horizontal photos, but when I'm taking like portrait mode, I used to grab my photo camera like that. I think that the thumb grip like works pretty good like that, but for me I like to have the camera now like this because I can move the joystick for focus point and it feels so good. But again, that is something I don't like, but at the same time I learned to love this camera because also it's so tiny that it fits on my pocket, like right here. Not gonna lie, look, I can walk around with the camera, just grab it out, turn the lens cap, point and shoot. That's what I love actually. Also, as a professional photographer, I know that we love to, have control over our settings and all that. But I remember a year ago and a half, I was trying out to shoot film and I love that look of film, but it was so expensive that I was like, you're gonna be so broke if you continue doing this, because honestly you're not getting money out of this, just doing for fun. And I was going crazy and deep buying a lot of film, and also not even buying the film, like processing and scanning is expensive, trust me. I also try to develop my own film, but it's just another process where I don't have the time to do it, so I just I used to have a Mamiya RC17 and also a Penta 67. I sold both of them, but then now the fact that you can have on this tiny camera those film simulations, it feels so good. I mean, I know it's not the same. My favorite film stocks is so far Portra 400 and Cinestill and 100T, and also you cannot get that look for net like Cinestill 100T, like that halation on the light. You cannot get it with the camera because it's not filled, it's digital, but still what I got so far, I like it. Let's talk about recipe. Okay, so that the recipe is something that blows my mind. I mean, you can dive in and the settings of the camera, and it basically you are making film simulation. At the same time, it feels like you using Lightroom, where you are editing your photos in camera. Sorry about that noise. You editing the photo on the camera, and you just take the photo, and the photo is just ready to go. Like the photos that you guys saw is just JPEG. I'm not even shooting raw, because like when I see I can take like 4,000 pictures with one memory card, 64 GB, and they look amazing. I'm like feeling in love with photography again. So definitely I'm planning to do like YouTube behind the scenes B-rolls when I'm taking photos with the camera, to show you guys what this camera capable of, and also like show you the enjoying me of me taking photos again. It feels super good. I love it. Next step is to learn how to save several recipes in the camera, so I can switch from one to another in different situation. By the way, I'm gonna recommend this website. It's called Weekly at Fuji, or Fuji X Weekly. I don't remember the name, but they have an app for iPhone and also a website that you can visit. I'm gonna link I'm gonna leave the link below, so you guys can take a look. And they have like different recipes that you can try out on your camera and get different looks straight out of camera, which is amazing. I haven't seen no one talking about it. Is the fact that this camera has a fixed length. Yeah, people mentioned it before, but there's something that they haven't mentioned, because I had looked at so many videos before I get the camera, is the fact that you have a digital zoom that can, you know, like raise up like your range for taking pictures without losing quality. I was shocked when I tried it, and I discovered by mistake this lens has a ring right here that you can move from the side, and when you move it, it changes from 35 to 50 to 7 mil, and the image looks great. And like for me, that was like, okay, I have a fixed lens, I cannot change it. That means I had to move a lot and forcing you to get like really good composition and different angles, because you don't feel like you have can be just stop in one place and just zoom in. You actually move and the perspective change. But the fact that you can have like a zoom lens in here, digital, is kind of fun too as well. So I know no one talk about it, but it's something super good. Okay guys, so far this is what I wanted to share with you guys about having this camera in the past 2 weeks. In the coming days, I have a few projects when I want to incorporate like portrait with film looks, maybe like portrait, you know, something fun. Definitely I'm gonna post BTS. I've just got a new camera to put it on my chest so you guys can see me using the camera. And that's it for all. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like my content. Visit my social media. I will leave the link below, like Instagram, TikTok, all that. And I see you in the next one. Peace.